Okay, guys, this is for the Alpha Dogs clan and also for anybody else who would like to watch. I am the IceFireNinja and I am a Mastery Rank 6 currently, working and going towards my Mastery Rank 7. But for now, I'm going to show you guys all about what it means to mod, what modding can do for you, what polarities are, and why you should polarize with your forma. So guys, right up here is the navigation window. If you're in a squad like I am, I'm with one other person, you'll actually see their ship outside your window. I think that's new in the update. Kinda cool, but that's a little tidbit side note. So anyway, look away from the window, and as you walk towards the back, you're going to see the ramp go down. As you go down, you're going to see the modding station right here. You're going to see the foundry right here, which is where you craft. This is where your little companion, like the Death Cube or Sentinel would be. And this is the incubator where your Kubrow, your little puppy dog, is. This fancy little thing right here is what we call the arsenal. This is where you equip your gear, your Warframe, and your mods to your Warframe and your gear. So let's go ahead into this. We're going to hit X. Now, see, I've got the Volt Prime Warframe, and he's maximum rank 30. So go ahead and hit Y to upgrade.
Well put together, operator.
Now you're going to see in here right now that I've got several
and make the Lotus
mods. And the mods that I have in here, they only take up a few points. I've still got 24 capacity left, which is actually great. But you're going to see when you look that I've got, see that green number there? Green number, green number, green number, green number, red number. Then you're going to see a couple whites. But I'm going to explain to you what those white, green, and red numbers actually mean. But if you look at this physique real quick, you're going to see that little up arrow right there. That up arrow is actually going to tell you that it's going to give you modding points, not take them away like a standard mod would do. This is called an aura. Auras actually affect your entire squad, or the enemies for the entire squad comes across. Like Disruption reduces the shield of every enemy in the map. Physique maxed out will give 18% maximum health increase for everybody in the squad team. So, but this is not actually what we're here going to talk about. So I'm going to go over the basics. So on a Warframe or any piece of gear you get, you're not going to see 5 different symbols like this dash, this little corner piece, dash, corner piece, and corner piece. You're not actually going to see that. You might see 1 or 2 at most, but normally, maybe 1 or 2. Nothing like this. So how did I get these on here? I'm going to tell you that. But first, let me give you an example, okay? Let's look right here at this mod. Redirection. It's rank 8 out of 10. It gives 360% shield capacity, right? So how many mod points does it take? Look up in the top right. It shows that it takes 12. So if your Warframe, without using an Orokin reactor, which I'll get to in a minute, is rank 30, you've only got 30 mod points capable. This takes 12 in the upper right, and it's got that little corner book page kind of symbol. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and equip this. Notice I've got 65 points available. I'm going to equip it in one of these 3 slots that has no symbol up in the upper right. You see how the number up in the right says 12. So it's going to take 12 of those points. Out of 65 that I have available, minus 12, I've got 53 left that I can use. Okay, let's go ahead and equip steel fiber now. There we go. Let's go do another one. Let's go ahead and equip armored agility. Those 3 mods just took 35 of my 65 capacity. 3 mods, right? So if you have a rank 30 and you did not use an Orokin reactor, again, we'll get to it in a minute, you're only going to have 30 capacity points available. So if these take 35, just 3 mods. And if you look at the bottom dots that are lit up on these 2 cards, they're not even max rank yet. So what am I going to do? Like, I couldn't equip these on a Warframe, right? Au contraire, they take 35 points. But if I've only got 30 cap points to use, how am I going to equip these on a standard Warframe? Funny thing is this. Look at Redirection. Again, takes 12 capacity points, right? That little symbol you see up on the right by the number, that is called its polarity. Polarity, if you look up here, and you see a slot with the same polarity symbol, one of these 3, they're going to match polarity. And if you match polarity, what's going to happen? Let's find out. Wait, what happened to that number? That number shows 6 instead of 12, right? When you equip a mod card into a slot that has the same polarity symbol, it's going to cut the modding requirement down by half. Now again, it'll round up. So 11, let's see what that does. Again, same polarity slot. It's going to round it up. So 11 divided by 2 is 5.5. It's going to round it up and take 6, which is actually quite awesome. Because remember those 3 that we were talking about, right? Redirection, Steel Fiber, and Vitality. So remember, they took 35 points. Let me go ahead and take that off real quick. So imagine that my capacity, where it says 60 out of 60, let's say it's 30 out of 30. So going to go ahead and try to equip these. No, it's actually Steel Fiber, Redirection, and Armored Agility. My apologies. So I've used 24, right? Let me go ahead and equip this one. But wait, that took 35 points. So if my Warframe only had 30 points available, I wouldn't be able to equip them. So what do we do? Any ideas? Tell you what, how about I make this a little easier? I will go ahead and equip these 3 mods on pre-designed slots that I've set up to match their polarities. So Redirection, I'm going to go put in this slot since it matches. And Steel Fiber, I'll go ahead and put in this slot since it matches. But now let's go ahead and put this one in here since it matches. Wait a minute. Instead of 35 points, that only took 18. Wait a minute. So you're telling me now, on a rank 30, non-upgraded Warframe that only has 30 points of modding capacity, I could put these 3 mods on and still have room for 12 more points to be used? How's that even possible? Okay, so tell you what. I want my flow to be on here too. Since I've got 18 points left, I'll go ahead and put that on. Wait a minute. That took 9 points. But no, wait a minute. Since I'm putting it on a slot that's got the same polarity, it's only going to take 5. Again, rounding up. Remember that. So wait. 60 minus 30 would be 30, correct? So I've still got 7 points I could use on a non-upgraded Warframe. But you know what? That's pretty fantastic. So let's go ahead, and I want to put my Vitality on here now. Wait a minute. I can't do that. And in the non-upgraded Warframe, it won't let you. Why? Because now it's taking 31 capacity points. So, god dang it, what do I do? Okay, I'll tell you what. See this slot right here? It's got a dash sign. So this 8 with that little corner page symbol, you know what? I wonder what would happen if I put this in that symbol. What would happen? Wait a minute. That says that, excuse me, that says that it's using, what, 10 points? How's that possible? Because if I remove it by pressing Y, it says it's only going to take 8 points. Wait a minute. I get it now. I'm trying to equip this mod with that little symbol in a slot that does not have the same symbol. Ooh, okay now. So if I put that mod in a slot that does not take the same symbol, it increases its cost. So god dang it, what do I do now? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know what to do. So let's see. You know what? I know what I'm going to do now. I really do. Since I can't put Vitality in here because it'll take over 30, again, on a non-upgraded Warframe, and I can't put it here because it would still take over 30, I wonder, what do I do? Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I have to remember the symbol that that card takes. Then I'm going to push down on my right thumbstick, and I'm going to get into the Actions menu. I don't like using auto install. I mean, with basic, if you're a beginner, it does help. But once you get used to doing mods and you know what mods do, you're not going to want to use it. You're going to want to customize it for your own use and your own playstyle. So, see that second one there between these two that says upgraded mod capacity has been doubled, Orokin Reactor installed. Orokin Reactors can be bought from the market for 20 platinum, or they can be found in blueprints or awarded as alerts, and you can actually build them yourself in your foundry. Once you get one, you can hit the right thumbstick like I did, come in here and hit upgrade, and it will allow you to upgrade and double that mod capacity. So from 30, which is standard at rank 30, using an Orokin Reactor will give you 60. It'll double it. So from 30 to 60. 1 per rank to 2 per rank. So that's what I was talking about when I was saying upgraded and non-upgraded. So I'm going to go ahead and push back down on my right thumbstick. And we talked about polarities. We talked about mods. So now I'm going to talk about polarization. So at the bottom, you see that little polarize in the little yellow bar, a little symbol. It's going to say 2/1. That symbol is a forma, F-O-R-M-A. And it takes 1 forma to be able to polarize a slot. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And that Vitality card uses that little corner page symbol. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Now, every time I hit A, it's going to cycle through the polarities. So I'm going to hit that, and then I'm going to hit that. And now, I'm going to go ahead and apply it. But bear in mind, I'm going to back out real quick. You can also mod another slot. If you already have a polarity in there that you don't like, you can change that if you like. Okay? So bear that in mind. But what I wanted to show you before I got into that is, remember my physique? Look at the polarity symbol that it's got. It's got the little corner book page. And you see how it says it gives me, with the up arrow, 7 modding capacity. But up here it has that little V shape. So if I put this in the aura slot, which is the only slot it can go in, hence the little round symbol at the top that matches the aura, it's only going to give me 5 modding capacity instead of 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repolarize that existing slot, and I'm going to turn it in to that little slot there, so it matches the aura that I want to put on my Warframe. So now once I get that chosen, I'm going to hit X. Hitting X, applying the new slot polarity will expend a forma. Okay, I knew that, but wait a minute. It's going to reset this item to unranked? Oh no. I won't be able to equip any of my mods to my Warframe now, and I'm going to have to level it up all over again. That sucks. I don't want to do this. Screw that. So I'll just stick with it as it is. Why would you want to do that? Leveling a Warframe is fun, If you have a team, if you have a good clan to work with, like Alpha Dogs, we're here to help you guys out. So, you know what? I am the clan leader of Alpha Dogs, and I'm doing this tutorial to help out my clan. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it and see what happens. So, I'm going to hit the right thumbstick again. I'm going to go back up to my polarization. I'm going to click it. And then I'm going to go over to that polarization slot. I'm going to pick the same symbol as that aura. So now I'm going to hit X to apply. Applying the new slot will expand and reset this item to unranked. You know what? Why not? A. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute now. What happened to all my mods? Oh, god dang it. Look up in the upper left. My capacity points. 0 out of 0. Now what? Now what do I do? But wait a minute. There is one mod that I still have that doesn't take any capacity points, right? What is that? What is that? Good guess. It's the auras. So now, see that physique there? Look at the symbol that mod card's got. And then look at that aura slot up in the upper left. Same symbol, right? But let's see if I can actually equip it with 0 modding capacity available and what it does. Bada boom, bada bang! Damn! So remember, previously I equipped it and it said 7, but since it wasn't the right polarity, it only gave me 5. That kind of sucks. But now that I changed the polarity and matched it and I put it on, now it's going to double the modding capacity of what it said it would give. So if it said it would give me 7 and it's in the same polarities now it's going to double that and give me 14. So guess what? I'm an unranked Warframe with 14 modding capacity. Ain't that awesome? So let's go back over. And sorry, I changed my config from A to C. I had to go down first. Go over here to my all, and I'm looking at my rank. Wait a minute. I've got 14 available unranked because of that aura. Now, what am I going to do? Unranked, the worst thing possible is surviving without a good shield. So I'm going to put this in this slot. Wait a minute. I can't do that because the polarities don't match. So I try to do that, and now it won't let me because it would go up to, I believe it was 15. So what do I do? Wait a minute. I've got the slot below it that actually matches the same polarity. Remember? Same polarity for mods, and it cuts the requirement in half. It only used 6. That's freaking awesome. But guess what now? I'm going to go ahead and use Flow. Flow is actually awesome. Now I'm going to use Streamline. So I'm going to use Streamline now. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on because it gives me a better power efficiency. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to put it right here. Wait, 9. It took me down to 4? Or 5, sorry. Which means I've still got 3 capacity left. Now granted, I don't think I have any mods that take that little. Except for a unranked intruder. Or a Patagium. But things like this. But you know what? I'm happy because now that I'm unranked, I'm able to equip 2 mods. But let's go over with what these 2 mods and this aura actually do. I already told you a little bit. Physique actually gives me and my entire squad increase to max health of 18%. Now, what does Streamline do, guys? A lot of people don't understand what mods do, so I'm going to go over these in multiple videos. I'm going to keep coming back and touching base so I can fill you in on different ones that I use. But, so let's look at Streamline real quick. Streamline does plus 30% power efficiency. So what exactly does that mean? As a Volt Warframe, I have a power ability called Shockwave. Shockwave uses, I believe, 30%. Or sorry, not 30%. 60 power energy. So, but what does that exactly mean? Okay, so let's look over at the left, and you're going to look at power. It's going to be above the shield. Power, 200. Okay. So, Shockwave takes 60 energy, which is power. 30% power efficiency reduces the cost of my powered abilities, like my electric shield, like my shock, like my shockwave. So 60 energy reduced by 30% reduces me by 18 energy required to cast it. So now instead of costing 60 energy, I can shockwave for 42. 60 minus 18 equals 42. So 60 with 200 max energy or max power, I'd only be able to cast it 3 times. But with this one, I'd be able to cast it, if my bar is full, 5 times. So there you go. Same amount of energy, more powered abilities, more benefit for you in a map when you're getting overrun, right? Up to you to decide. But for me, I can't live without it. Now let's look at Redirection. Redirection is a mod that anybody and everybody should freaking have. It boosts your shield capacity. So let's go ahead and take that off real quick. And we're going to go ahead and look. At the left, at the top, you're going to see where it says armor, health, power, and then you're going to see shield, right? That shield gives 150 shield capacity. But Redirection, what are we going to do? 360% of your base shield, which for me unranked is obviously 150, right? So 300% will be 3 times that. So 150 for 300, 450. And then 60% of that 150 as well. So about 2/3, you're going to be looking at about another 190, something like that. So let's go ahead and equip it and see what happens. But look at that. So instead of a 150 shield, 3.6 times that on top of the base. So you're looking 540. That's literally giving me a 690 shield. So that's how it works. Now, as you rank up, you're going to get more base shield. But however, the shield multiplier and percentage bonus is based off your base unranked shield capacity. So there you go, guys. That's 2 mods. That's Polarization, that's Polarities. And on top of that, that is how you work with auras and what auras can do for you and your entire squad team. And they stack. So feel free to be using them in any combination, any way that you think would fit your squad the best.